I'm Cal, the host of Aligned, and I'm so excited you're here. Let me ask you this. Are you ready to stop following someone else's strategy and start building a business that aligns with your vision? As a 2-4 cycle generator and business coach, I know the power of aligning your actions with your unique design. On this podcast, we'll dive into business strategies, human design, and have conversations with awesome women who are doing business their own way. I'm here to show you how to build a business that gives you the life you truly desire. Let's get started and have some fun. Welcome to another episode of Aligned. I am Kel, your host, and I am recording this podcast episode at 4:15 on Friday afternoon, which is very unusual for me. I have a house full of teenagers, so who knows what the noise is going to be like. There's a huge possibility that I'm going to have people arrive in my home shortly to drop off their 3 children that we are babysitting tonight. However, I got to have a beautiful lunch with my friend Kirsten today, who was also my mentor for 3 months. And we had some incredible conversations over some beautiful food. And in true generator style, I wanted to record this podcast in response to one of the things that came up over lunch. And the one thing that I felt really called to talk about on this podcast episode, which is likely to be probably 5 minutes or less, is something that I've been feeling like writing a social media post about as well. And that is, even if you are fully aligned and on purpose in your business, please understand that that does not make business easy. Does it make it worth it? Absolutely. But does it make it easy? Absolutely not. I feel like what I'm seeing on social media of late has an energy that if you are aligned, if you are on purpose, if you are manifesting the life that you desire, then everything will flow. It'll be all ease. It'll be all grace. And the reality is, or what I know to be true after 20 years of being in business, is that business is not always easy. If it was, everyone would do it. And I just wanted to put together this podcast episode for the person out there that feels like they are just overcoming the next challenge, that they are being faced with resistance, that they need to find the next solution to overcome, that sometimes they feel like on a Friday they are on hands and knees crawling to the weekend. I want you to know that business is not always easy. If you are aligned and you are on purpose and you are passionate about what you are doing, then overcoming the challenges, making all of the decisions that you make, being faced with the resistance and finding solutions to overcome that will absolutely be worth it. But it still does not make it easy. And so this was the conversation that came up at lunch today. And Kirsten and I were both in agreement that what we're seeing on our social media is that, we can almost like sit on the couch and manifest and have everything just fall in our lap. And that is not the reality. There are going to be things that you need to do. And yes, I'm going to say the word need in your business, particularly when you're just getting started, that you're going to need to do that you would prefer not to do. You're going to need to learn things and set things up that are far outside what you believe your scope is. But this is what it's like to be in business. If you are a team of one or a solopreneur, everything in your business lands on your shoulders in the beginning, and that is a big weight to carry. So if you are listening to this episode, I hope that if you are someone that has been seeing the same posts that I have been seeing, that it's all harmonious and it's all joy and it's all, coffee when you choose and all of the things, that The reality is that business can be really hard. It can be lonely. It can be isolating. But if it is that you are aligned and on purpose and creating a business that is going to ultimately give you the life that you desire, overcoming all of that, learning the things that you never thought you would have to learn will be worth it. But that still doesn't mean it's going to be easy. What I do know, though, is that you've got it. You have absolutely got it. If you stay the path, if you don't quit, if you seek out the advice, if you invest in what you need to invest in to make it, you will make it. But I just wanted to, I guess, change the narrative in case what you're seeing on your social media is that it's all sunshine, rainbows, roses, butterflies. Then if you're the one that's in the trenches thinking, why has everyone else got it so easy? Please understand, business is not always easy. But if you are aligned and you are on purpose and you stay the course, you will absolutely get there. So let me know. Head over to Instagram, send me a message if this very short episode resonated. As I said, in true generator style, I just felt called to record in the moment in response to the wonderful conversations I had with Kirsten today at lunchtime. And it was just interesting that that came up because I've been feeling like there's a social media post coming about that anyway. I'm also not here to deter anyone from giving business a go, but I want you to be realistic to know that it's not always easy. Is it worth it? Absolutely, but it's not always easy. And so there's going to be things that you have to do. There's that other word, have to, that you probably don't want to do. But in the beginning, those things rest on our shoulders. So that is my Friday afternoon 6.5-minute podcast episode. I hope you have a beautiful weekend ahead. This will actually come out next week. So it'll be on a Thursday when you're listening to this. It'll be nearly a week on, but have a beautiful weekend ahead. Until next time, be well. That wraps up another episode of Aligned. I'm so grateful you've taken time out of your day to tune in. If today's episode sparked something in you, I'd love it if you would share it with someone else that could also benefit. And if you feel called, I would love it if you would leave a review. A review is like an icy cold glass of Prosecco. Always welcomed, always appreciated. And if we're not yet connected on socials, head over to @KelQuarrell on Instagram and say hello. I love nothing more than connecting with awesome women in business. Until next time, keep tapping into your design, taking bold, aligned action, and doing business your way.